Good, good. Great weekend. I guess the last time we talked was Friday, and since then we had a nice scrimmage on Saturday. 124 plays offensively and defensively. I think we got 40 snaps in special teams wise, so pretty extensive scrimmage. Good day. And then we had a kind of an evening practice Sunday night, and then we had a day off yesterday, I guess. So, again, good scrimmage. Just happy with where we are. I think anytime you go into scrimmage, you kind of go, hey, we're going to need to have a good scrimmage, stay healthy, which we pretty much did, and really get a lot of work in, and you kind of have an idea of where you are, and happy with where our guys are right now coming out of that scrimmage. So, questions?
Who won the scrimmage?
The defense won 56-54. If I recall. At first I said the defense got beat, but I think the offense was ahead the entire scrimmage, and at the end, the defense won a 4-minute situation, which was get the ball back, and then the defense won the 2-minute and came back. So the defense won
Who stood
late.
out?
I thought the defense had gotten beat because the score was that much, and I told the team it was the opposite. But what was that?
Who stood out on both sides?
Oh boy, like I said, it was one of those clean scrimmages that there was no stars either one. It was just kind of solid throughout. It was just clean ball, not many unforced errors, which is what I wanted to see as far as jumping off sides and all that with with all the different cadence we have in. I can't say someone stood out. If I had to say someone stood out, I thought Bengali had a heck of a pick. Shane Simon had a heck of a pick and some things we're working on. Those are two of the interceptions on the day. I won't tell you which quarterback threw them, but there were two nice interceptions I thought were just like, wow, that was a big-time play. And actually, Rashad Battle had a nice play as well on an interception. So.
How do you keep score in that scrimmage?
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't keep score. I try to ignore it. Coaches will yell from the sideline, like, hey, that's a sack. I'm not counting as a sack. So, offensively scores like they do, except you get points for first downs. They get points for big plays. And then defensively, you get, same thing. If you go 3 and out, you get points. If you get turnovers, usually a defense, it's hard for a defense to lose when you get turnovers. It's hard for an offense to lose if you don't turn it. If the offense then turn it over, they got beat by 25 points at least. But you got to protect the football.
Are you, you mentioned Bengali and Shane. How much better are you feeling about those outside linebackers now than you were 8 months ago?
I felt good 8 months ago because I just knew what we had there. But Bengali's really playing at a high level. Shane Simon's playing, and obviously Servasier. Tyler Wiltz is playing really well. He's a guy that, he's what we thought he'd be. He's not going to be a bust. You're going to be watching him on game days. Solomon Shields taking a step forward that he's going to play a lot of football for us. So we feel pretty good. And I tell you what, another guy, Nick Lappy, has had an outstanding camp. He's strong, he's physical, he's twitchy, he runs around. That's a kind of, I'm gonna have to go get Nick Lappy out here today, Coach. Nick's been impressive. And again, I think he was going to help us on special teams to begin with, but he's made some strides and he's become a really good football player for us.
Those scrimmages, are those total approaches like a game day, like a true game day, wake up and go through that routine?
It is, but it was a little early. We had some, it was a 10 o'clock scrimmage or 10:30, I don't know what it was, so that's the only thing it's not. But that was just, it's an interesting question. It's like game day, and we're treating it like game day. We didn't get to go to our game field there, but trying to get our guys' minds like it's a game day. And when they broke down after warming up, I was like, these guys are kind of dead, or they're just totally locked in because there wasn't much messing around. It was just like, God, I don't know, because it's hard as a coach to feel, are they ready or not? Like I was, preached for day and a half about being ready mentally, and they were locked in. Like there was no question about it. They were ready to go, and that was good to see as well.
Do you limit the snaps for the first teamers just to keep them healthy?
You know what? We went in saying we wanted to get 50 snaps with the ones, 50 with the twos, and about 20 with the threes. And we got 20 with the threes exactly. I think I got more with the twos than I wanted to and less with the ones, but I really wanted to get them at 50-50 was the goal going in, but I just couldn't. I tried to get it, but we'd go 3 and out somehow, and I was like, okay, the period's over. I just couldn't. I tried to get more for the ones, and because as a scrimmage, I'm counting the reps, saying, how many do we have, and I just couldn't get it done unless we kept going, and I just didn't want to do that. So,
were there more 3 and outs than you wanted to see in a normal scrimmage?
Not really. I don't know what our 3 and out percentage was, but scrimmage is easy to have 3 and outs just because you have so many series. But I wouldn't say there was a lot of 3 and outs.
you're evaluating players, how much do you weigh a day like they're playing a day like a scrimmage versus what you see in practice every day?
I mean, you weigh every day. I think it comes down to consistency. Our guys know that. How consistent are you? Eric Callett got up and made a in his senior talk the other day, talked about his fundamental was consistency. It was like, wow, like I don't know if there's anybody more consistent. Like every day, Eric Callett comes out and he's like this. Like he's never had that great day and that bad day. And that's what you want, okay? But you certainly do measure the scrimmages more than than the practices for sure. I mean, to me, that's game day. Like if you've been average all week, all of a sudden you have a great game. It's kind of like, hey, I'd rather have that than a guy that's great and practice every day and he gets out on game day and can't play. So we certainly measure the scrimmages. It's time to go. That's why it's good to get our guys locked in and our guys were locked in.
Got about a minute and a half until a walkthrough.
You had a busy day on Saturday after the scrimmage. Go down Acrisure and watch your former quarterback have a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, that was fun. Our team enjoyed going down there. That was special. And again, I didn't talk to Kenny prior to the game. I didn't know what he was getting in. Not sure he did either. But it was, that was a special day. I'm happy for Coach Tomlin and Coach Canada and Mr. Rooney.
I saw the video of you hugging him before he went in. I think were you on the sideline the whole game, or did you go up in the
No. We were down for pregame and watched the first series, and then we went up with our kids. So
We have a scrimmage on Saturday over there?
we were supposed to have a scrimmage on Saturday.
Over there?
Yeah.
Or so?
Yeah.
What'd you tell Kenny before the game? I saw you talking to him.
Just said hello and how you doing? Good. When are you getting in? I'm not sure. Hey, have a good one. See you later. Basically. All right, guys.